Hey, welcome back to Mandy's Planet. Tonight I'm going to be making spicy lemon and garlic pork chops with a side of cheesy potatoes and mushrooms. First, I'm going to go ahead and get started with making our sauce. I am starting this sauce with 2 freshly squeezed lemons, and what I've done is cut 1 lemon in half, and I have half of it there in between my tongs that I cook with all the time. And squeezing like this allows a lot of pressure to get the juice out, and the reason why I'm doing it upside down like that is to try to prevent the seeds from getting in with the juice that I'm getting in the bowl. But as you see, it's not that successful. There's some lemons. I do end up getting some seeds in there, but that's okay. Just take them out. Up next, I am adding 1 tablespoon of sea salt. Three teaspoons of minced garlic. 1 tablespoon of paprika. And 1 tablespoon of ground cayenne pepper. Now I'm going to go ahead and start whisking our sauce mixture together. And let me tell you guys, I did do a taste test of this sauce mixture after I got it whisked together, and let me tell you, it was kicking. Now it's time to place our pork chops in our sauce mixture and get the pork chops nicely coated with the sauce. And I am going to be using 8 boneless pork chops. So now that I have my pork chops nicely coated, I'm going to let them marinate for 15 minutes before I begin to cook them. First, I'm going to start off with some butter to my heated pan. Now that the butter is melted down, I'm going to add in 5 pork chops to my pan, and I'm going to let them cook 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Don't those pork chops look delicious? Now that the pork chops are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the cheesy potato and mushroom side. I've already added butter to my heated pan. I have a large bowl of boiled and peeled potatoes that I'm going to be adding to the pan with butter. Next, I'm going to be adding my mushrooms. I would have liked to use fresh mushrooms, but my store was out, so I just got 2 small cans of mushrooms. Let's go ahead and check on our pork chops before we start adding our other ingredients to our potatoes and mushrooms. They look like they've been cooking pretty good, so I'm just going to go ahead and flip them over and let them continue cooking. So let's get back to our potatoes and mushroom mixture we have going. First step, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of paprika. Next, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Last but not least, I am going to be adding 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Let's go ahead and give these potatoes a nice stir. Mix up your ingredients together. And sorry about that delay, I was taking another look at my pork chops. Yummy! Pork chops are looking yummy, so let's get back to our potatoes here. I'm going to go ahead and do a slightly smashed potato. I'm not, mashing them or smashing them completely. I'm just adding a little something so I don't leave my potatoes whole. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but it looks like to me that these potatoes need a little bit more butter. So our pork chops have had time to cook and they have got a nice sear on them. They've been in for about 8 minutes, so I guess I did about 4 minutes on each side. But just depending on the heat that you cook, you can do 3 to 4 minutes. So 6 to 8 minutes total. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. And then after that, I will be adding in the rest of the pork chops that I have. So I have 3 more pork chops left because remember I was cooking with 8 pork chops and I just did 5. So I'm going to let these last 3 pork chops cook for another 6 to 8 minutes. And adding lemon slices is not required of this recipe, but I do it just because, it looks nice and it adds a little bit more of that lemon flavor because that cayenne is really spicy, guys, just so you know. And I do not recommend to cook this recipe for children, only adults. Okay, cheesy time is here, cheesy time is now. So we are adding in a small bag of shredded cheddar, and this is just a 3 cheddar blend that I picked up from the grocery store. Okay, make sure to mix the cheese good over your potato and mushrooms so everything can be nice and cheesy. Okay, it looks like our last 3 pork chops are about done. And our potatoes are all done now too, that the cheese is melted, because remember the potatoes were already boiled and peeled. So dinner's ready, guys, and it smells amazing. I really hope you guys try this recipe. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope that you guys will like, subscribe, and share to Mandy's Planet. Thanks again for watching. Bye.